Let me ask you a question. Come closer. When last did you wash that bra? Girl, those panties are worn out. You need to throw them away. See, I'm about to mention some specific areas that might be neglected by some of you when you're taking your shower. You will be shocked at how stinky that place can become when you do not wash it regularly. Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Amaka, also known as Diva Amaka, and I share videos on fitness, lifestyle vlogs, modeling, and faith. So if you're into all that, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to be a part of the family. So as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be sharing personal hygiene tips to adopt as a lady in her 20s or even 30s, to be honest. Just in general, when I was watching some personal hygiene tips, like just doing my research, I realized that there were not many personal hygiene tips that were talked about. And so in this video, I've decided to touch on a bit of those tips. I know that some of you are wondering, okay, this is like old gist or still news. But see, you'll be surprised at the amount of young and beautiful ladies out there who do not take their personal hygiene seriously. They do not even have a routine. They're not even aware of some of the tips I'm going to mention in this video. So stick around and keep watching. One thing that I've noticed is that when you smell good and you feel good inside, you're confident. Like you exude so much confidence. When you walk into a room, people can tell that this girl knows what she's doing and she's confident in herself, you know. This is attributed to basically your personal hygiene. Like that's majorly one of the ways, you know, to feel confident. I'm not a gynecologist or a doctor, but these are tips that I've learned and I'm still learning. So yeah, let's get right into the video. The first tip is to pay attention to specific parts of your body while you shower regularly. Yeah, I know people are wondering like, duh, why won't you shower regularly? But see, I'm about to mention some specific areas that might be neglected by some of you when you're taking your shower. I'm going to get right into that in a bit. But in the meantime, make sure you shower regularly, at least twice a day, morning and night. I know that depends on the region or continent or country that you live in. Where I stay or where I live is Lagos, Nigeria, and the climate here is unbearable. So most times you would have to take your bath twice a day. In fact, sometimes 3 times a day. It can be that crazy. So yeah, make sure you shower at least twice a day. Now on to some specific parts of your body that you might neglect when you're taking a shower. So the first one is your belly buttons. You'll be shocked at how stinky that place can become when you do not shower or wash it regularly. So make sure you do that. Make sure you always remember to wash your belly buttons and also wash your feet in between your toes, because that part of our body can get like really sweaty, especially when you're one that wears cover shoes, or maybe you go to the gym and you know you work out. There's no way that place will not get sweaty. Even if you don't even wear cover shoes or you don't go to the gym, that place tends to get sweaty. So it's important to pay good attention to that part of your body when you're taking a shower. I even recommend getting a pedicure at least once a month or once in 2 months, depending on your means or if you're able to afford it basically. And if you're not, just make sure that you pay attention to your toes and feet when you're taking a shower. Another part of our body that we tend to overlook when taking a shower is washing the back of your ears. Guys, you will be shocked at the smell that can ooze from that part of your body. So you just make sure that you always remember to wash the back of your ears. So yeah, I've mentioned specific parts of your body when you take a shower: your belly button, your toes or your feet, and the back of your ears. So yeah, the second tip to adopt is to maintain a good dental hygiene. What's that first thing you do when you see someone that you know or you don't even know, but you have to say hi to that person and make conversation? What's that first thing you do? You obviously open your mouth to talk. And you don't want a situation whereby when you open your mouth to talk, you know, it's bad breath, like people are uncomfortable when you speak. You don't want that situation. So make sure that you brush very well. I say very well because some people just rush up. Spend at least 2 to 3 minutes to brush your teeth morning and night. And I also advise that you carry a mint along with you. You know, whenever you feel like your breath feels weird, you can always have a mint with you, be it like Tom Tom, butter mints, Orbit gum, like just famous mints that would help your breath stay refreshed if you're out all day. And obviously when you come back from your busy day, you must have eaten all sorts of things. It's so important, and your teeth must have accumulated all sorts of germs and different types of food that you've eaten, you should brush your teeth to help with that. I use the Colgate toothpaste, and I think that it's very efficient. I try to spend at least 2 to 3 minutes, like I said earlier, to brush my teeth and also my tongue, guys. So I recently heard about this thing called tongue scraper. I think I'm going to try that out. I heard that it helps. I mean, you don't have to do it. You don't have to get that if you don't want to, but just ensure that you brush your tongue very well in the morning and in the night. I'd also recommend getting and using a dental floss, because that helps to remove leftover food that might be stuck in your teeth and all that. Another tip that we don't hear often in feminine hygiene videos is hair care. So whether you wear wigs or you do cornrows or you do braids, the hair has its own smell due to the exposure to heat and dust. So try your best to take care of your hair as often as possible. For me, when I have my wigs, I try to take them to the salon at least like once in 2 months for revamping and treating. Like, it just depends on how often I wore those wigs. If I didn't wear them that often, then I don't need to. For natural hair, you can wash your hair at least once a week or once in 2 weeks, depending on the amount of products that you put in it and stuff like that. Then for wigs, you can wash them like once a month or once in 2 months, like I said, depending on how much product that you put in it. One thing that I do that I don't think people really do that much is I spray perfume around my hair. Obviously, I don't do this directly because the chemicals in the perfume could damage my wig or my hair, but I do that like when I have to go out. The next tip is to do your laundry weekly. This specifically applies to pillowcases, bed sheets, and towels. I like to use white towels because it shows me when it gets dirty and I know that, okay, I need to wash it. And as a lady, you should have at least 2 different towels. For me, I have 4 towels. Like, I'm not even kidding. I don't joke with that at all. So I have enough time. So like, once one is dirty after 1 week, I can just put in laundry and use the other one, and so on and so forth. I can just easily rotate it. So yeah, you should do that. And if you have a super busy schedule, you can do your laundry at least once in 2 weeks. That's the max you should go. It shouldn't pass 2 weeks, okay? The next tip is to invest in skincare and body care hygiene. Let me ask you a question. Come closer. When last did you wash your makeup brushes and beauty blenders? Yeah, be honest with me, when last? When you don't wash your makeup brushes, it becomes a breeding ground for bacteria, which can cause breakouts and acne. You don't want that for your skin. I know some people might have some extreme skin issues, but washing your makeup blenders and your makeup brushes with a mild soap, like a mild baby soap or baby shampoo, it helps in the overall appearance of your skin. So make sure you do that and be intentional about that, okay? Use a good cleanser, a good toner, a good moisturizer, and sunscreen. Make sure you have a morning and night skincare routine. Very important. Make sure you have that. Use products that are gentle on your skin and will not make you react. Another thing I feel like I should mention, I feel like people do not do that, is use a separate towel for your face and your body. That's why it's your face and your body for a reason. They are 2 different parts of your body, and that's why we have skincare products and body care products. Skincare products are for your face and your neck. Body care products are for your neck downwards. So you don't want to use the same towel that you use for your face for your body as well. You don't want to do that at all. Do not do that. And sometimes you can even use like paper towels if you don't want to use like a normal cotton towel. The next tip is to invest in good scent. So deodorants and perfumes are a must-have. Get a deodorant that you prefer. I highly recommend the Nivea Pearl and Beauty deodorant, or any Nivea deodorant, to be very honest. Any type would work. And you also want to invest in a good perfume. Get scents that you like. For me, I'm a floral scented girl, so I would get any perfume or like deodorant that smells like flowery and fruity and stuff like that. I currently use the Lancome Idol perfume because yeah, it has that floral scent, and sometimes I mix it with the YSL Libre scent as well. So yeah, just do your research and experiment and find what works for you, but make sure that you do not miss this in your hygiene. The next tip is to wash your clothes and undergarments. So let me ask you a question. Another question. When last did you wash that bra or that tight or that camisole or that undergarment basically? When last did you wash it? Okay, as you're watching this video, get up and go and wash it. Girl, those panties are worn out. You need to throw them away and invest in good quality underwear. go do the needful. Declutter your clothes as often as possible. Like if you have clothes that don't serve its purpose anymore, maybe they're no longer your size or it's not nice anymore, you can either give it out or throw it away, whichever one that you prefer, and depending on the nature of the outfit or the lifespan of the outfit. If it's not good anymore, please just throw it away. I mean, if it still works and it's okay, but you probably you maybe lost, your taste has changed or it's no longer your size, then you can just give it out. This applies to me because I'm such a hoarder. Like sometimes even when I've added a little bit of weight, I don't want to give my clothes out because sometimes I might have not even worn it at all. But yeah, that is already changing. So yeah, just make sure that you're not a clothes hoarder. Give it out or throw it away. Having like good quality clothes or like undergarments makes you feel very confident as a lady. Okay, so you want to make sure that you invest in that. The next tip is to get enough sleep. You might be wondering, like, why is this part of personal hygiene tips? Well, I'm here to tell you that getting enough sleep is essential for maintaining a physical and mental hygiene. So it's very important to have a routine and stick to it. It's called beauty sleep for a reason. So make sure you get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night. Your skin will thank you and so will your mood. My final tip is to eat good food, take lots of fruits, and drink loads of water. Water should be your best friend. Okay? Keep a reusable bottle with you everywhere you go, especially when you're on your period. It's really important that you clean yourself down there. Avoid using harsh soaps near your vaginal area because that part of your body is really delicate. So you want to use like mild soaps. Your eating habits also determine your vaginal smell and health. I feel like this isn't talked about very often, and that shouldn't be the case. We need to let the girlies know that eating fruits, vegetables, and drinking loads of water on your period is very essential. And make sure you avoid like eating fried foods and junk food on your period. And with that, I've come to the end of this video. Remember that this is a safe space. I'm not trying to judge anybody. We're all learning. I'm also still learning. But now that you have watched this video, I believe that you do the needful and repent. So let me know if there are other tips that I didn't mention so that I could learn as well and every other person can learn as well. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I noticed that like my views don't match the amount of likes I get, and guys, the way YouTube algorithm works, like the more you like a video, the more the algorithm pushes the video out there for more people to see. So please like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye my lovelies.